So, number 45 gets a case of the RONA.
You're crazy. Am I? Yes. Am I? Yes. Am I?
President Trump has announced that him and his wife, I can't remember her name, have come down with a case of the RONA and they have to be quarantined for 2 weeks. And to be honest, the first word that came to my mind was convenience and then coincidence, right? After the debacle of a debate that both Trump and Biden had the other day, yeah, to me, it just seems too much of a coincidence, or it's just convenient that Trump has now gone into RONA, or had to be locked down for 2 weeks because of the RONA. Now, considering he's a man that, has been saying that the RONA is a hoax and it's all fabricated and this, that, and the other, it seems kind of ironic now that he's come down with a case. And for me, I'm not too sure if he's actually got the RONA, but I know that it's a very plausible and viable excuse to shut him up for 2 weeks. Yeah? Get him off the centre stage, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, most people that watch that debate and how people are talking about that debate that him and Biden had the other day, between the both of them, and I'm not just going to put it on Trump, I said between the both of them, they made America look bad. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking that the powers that be, the actual puppeteers, the puppet masters, you know what I mean? Because, at the end of the day, and most presidents and prime ministers or whatever, they're just a face on the box. So the powers that be have said, look, we need to take these two out of the game for a minute, regroup, rethink, re-strategize, and come again. Yeah? And this whole President Trump gets the RONA, he could have it, I don't know. But it just, like I said, for me personally, I just think that it's a bit too much of a coincidence or too convenient, excuse me, at this time. You know what I mean? And that's just a cough. Dry throat, by the way. Right? And, yeah. But it's interesting, you know what I mean? It's interesting, you know what I'm saying? Because that made me start thinking about, because obviously, with him having the RONA, President Trump's, in his 70s now? He's 70-something, about 74, I think it is, or something like that. Well, I don't know, right? But he's like at that vulnerable age. So if he really has got the RONA, yeah, he might not come back from this. You know what I'm saying? If he really has got it, which kind of like made me start thinking about the actual age of both of the candidates. To be honest with you, because they're well up in there. Shouldn't they have retired? Should we really be having people that are running the free world, or supposedly running the free world, and making decisions that affect millions and millions of people? Should you put that should you really be putting that in the hands of someone who could pop the clogs tomorrow? You know what I mean? Now I know experience counts for a lot, but well, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to think about. It started to make me think about like when he was alive. What 19? If he's 70-something years old now, I can't do the maths. He would have been born in the 50s or something like that. Yeah, right. And he would have gone through a lot. And I'm not saying that leopards can't change their spots, but you know what, right? What you tend to find is what you grew up through and what you grew up as, you continue on. You continue that in your later stages of life. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm kind of going on a tangent. But yeah, President Trump gets the RONA. Has he got it? Is it a hoax? Is it just a way to shut him up for 2 weeks? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.
Yes. Am I? Yes. Am I?